What's up, guys? It is Corbin Stuckey of PixelTalk here, and today I am here to give you my review of Veronica. This is a Spanish horror film that's available on Netflix. Finally finished it, and here are my thoughts. So Veronica is a movie about a 15-year-old high schooler who is in charge of watching over her siblings as her mother is at work. She's the motherly figure when she's gone. She has to take them to school, she has to watch over them, she has to feed them, while still balancing her own life while going to high school and dealing with friends. And one day with a group of friends, she performs a seance with a Ouija board during a solar eclipse, and this brings something into their apartment complex. And apparently this film is getting a lot of traction because people are saying online that this film is so scary that they have had to turn it off in the first 10 minutes. Pussies, just kidding. So obviously I didn't find the movie that scary. That's fine. I still liked it. I think it's a good film. I think the cinematography is great. And the performances are great. I just didn't find it as scary as people are saying it is. This is pretty basic, honestly. I actually like how it goes back to traditional horror roots, because this is a film that takes place in the 1990s. What I really liked about it is that it seemed kind of traditional. It didn't seem like it was doing the same thing that other horror films have been doing for years now. It kind of felt like it was paying homage to them a little bit. It felt like it was just trying to not necessarily be basic, but it felt like it was trying to reach out to a certain audience who might really like The Exorcism or films to that nature. And it kind of feels like that it is just trying to be a regular horror film. Now, I don't think that it is the scariest thing, obviously. I think that it is just a film that is trying to be just a film in the horror genre, and I commend them for that. Honestly, I would compare this film to other films that have come out as of late that are high school oriented. For example, Ouija and maybe Insidious, and just things that we consider as modern day horror fans that are scary, but not necessarily scary. The film just feels kind of traditional in the sense of today. It doesn't really feel like it's doing anything different. It just feels like this is Spain's own horror movie. But as someone who has seen other Spanish horror films like Rec, that is freaking terrifying, I was kind of expecting that. I was kind of expecting like that kind of horrifying manner, and I just didn't really receive that. That doesn't mean that this film is bad. It just means that it didn't scare me, and that probably just means that I'm used to horror films because I watch movies all the time. But if you're someone who maybe is new to horror films, maybe you'd be scared by it. But honestly, compared to even stuff that we have now, like Insidious and The Conjuring, I just didn't really find it that scary. But I think it's a good film. I really liked how the film follows Veronica, and it also kind of showcases how she is as a motherly figure, where she is taking care of her siblings and how that's kind of affecting her life. And even after the point where she uses this Ouija board, you see that her friends are kind of secluding her because she's acting really different, and it's really affecting her life. It's showcased in the beginning of the film how her life is and how hard it is because she has to take care of her siblings. And after performing this Ouija board seance, it showcases how her life gets more difficult after that point. There is one part that kind of scared me. It involves a naked body in like the shadows of the apartment. I thought that was kind of disturbing, but I didn't really think it was like, oh my god, scary, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, okay, that's scary, kind of. Can we see more of that? And stuff like that doesn't really seem to happen a whole lot. There's this thing that's following her, and you see it in the reflection of the TV. And that's really all about it. I just didn't really feel like this film reached the horror standards that I wanted it to. But I did like it from the aspect of we see this girl kind of growing up and essentially taking care of her family when her mother is away. I also really appreciated that the film acknowledges that she is approaching the stages of being a woman. There's a lot of symbolism and things of that nature. And with that, I just really liked how the film wasn't just trying to be a horror film. This is actually also a character piece where we see someone who is trying to, you know, keep a stable family life and also battling a paranormal demon. I thought that was really cool. Yeah. So, yeah, guys, I don't know. I'm just trying to give you my honest opinion. I didn't really think it was that scary, but I don't know. If you want to watch a foreign film that's, you know, a horror film, I think you guys would really appreciate it. I liked it because I like horror films. I just like watching horror films, and I like kind of looking into, especially true events, like, you know, demonology and things of that nature. But if you're looking for a film to actually scare you, I don't think that is what this is. I really appreciated how this was based on a true story, and it tells that story from the perspective of the ones that were affected, but it didn't really scare me. It's still a good movie. The cinematography is really great, though. I really enjoyed that. And if you're looking for a good film, you're going to get it. It's just, it's not a really scary film, I don't think. So yes, guys, that was my review to Veronica. And here is who won the Spider-Man Funko Pop from my last giveaway. Captain America Steve Rogers. He performed all the steps in that video. So congratulations, man. You got this Funko Pop. Yeah. All you have to do, man, is message me on my Facebook. That's going to be included in the description down below. Message me your address so I can ship this off to you. And yeah, congratulations, man. Comment down below what you thought of the film Veronica. Like the video, share it, and please subscribe to Pixel Talk if you haven't yet for more movie reviews, trailer reactions, and gaming content. And I'm curious, guys, what is the scariest film that you have ever seen? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys so much. I am Corbin Stuckey, and this is Pixel Talk.